Hey guys, Pope Binary here, and today I want to give you a video on what you can do on the weekend to improve yourself as a trader. I teach a class here at my university, and a common question I get is, what can I do to improve myself over the weekend? Because obviously on the weekends the market are closed, they're stagnant, they're not moving. So what can you do? And I'm going to be honest, while it's great and good to look at the replays of the charts and try and learn from them, you're gonna get to a point where you're no longer going to want to watch these charts, because you know what I mean. Like, the best way to learn from trading is to do it live with demo money. I found through experience. So what you can do in real world application to improve yourself as a trader, uh, I'm gonna be honest. Don't look at the charts, right? I mean, obviously you want to study them, and once you get to a certain level, you're just going to know whether something's going to work or not. So during the weekend, what you need to be doing is you need to be trying to reach out, make connections. You need to be reading books on investing, because I'm going to be honest, if you want to be successful, I've looked at lots of interviews, I've read lots of biographies, autobiographies, I've read journals and whatnot. If you want to be successful and you want anything in this world, it is a full-time commitment. You can't, if you'll pardon the language, you can't half-ass anything. For me, I want this Lamborghini, and I want it by the time I'm 21. Okay, people call me crazy. They say I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and for you, it may be different. For you, you might want to be financially free. You might want to quit that terrible job you have. You might also want a Lamborghini. I've gotten a couple emails saying people, they have the same dream as me, but if you want to work, if you want something, you're going to have to work for it 100% of the time. So this is going to sound really lame, but my university, it's homecoming this week, right? There's all sorts of stuff going on. I'm currently sitting in on a Friday night. I am reading books on investing. I'm studying the charts, and I'm reaching out. I've made a few phone calls with multimillionaires in efforts to meet them. Right, a lot of those phone calls don't end so well. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you're looking to really dig in and learn, right? My family, they've got a couple connections, but I'm lower middle class at best, right? My house, it's worth 200 grand, right? So, like, by no means of the imagination am I from a wealthy family. But 2 nights ago, I was down in the city, and I literally had $100 steak for free because I just met with this multimillionaire investor who basically, I just had a 5 hour interview. All I had to do to set that up was I just talked to the guy. I literally called his phone number. I just found it offline. And I just called his phone number and said, "Hey, I'm a college student. I've got a lot of passion. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy, and I want to do it through the stock market." And he was like, "That's great. Let's meet and have a steak." So not only did I get $100 steak out of that, he provided me. I've currently got a stack of about 10 books by my bed here that I'm trying to read, and just honestly, there's so many people out there that'll be willing to help you and teach you. You have to reach out and make connections, because while it does sound good and honorable to do things on your own and become successful through yourself, like, right, it's easy to say, like the traditional success stories. I built this using my own money, my own knowledge. But whether you'd like to admit it or not, someone has to help you and guide you along the way. Just reach out and make those connections. And another thing, like, for example, this book that I'm reading right now, it's a fantastic book. I strongly recommend you guys go read it. I've already knocked out about 200 pages tonight alone. It's called Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. And it's a great book. It's about a multimillionaire who, in the 1920s, who basically, he just turned himself into a millionaire, and he started out with nothing, right? And so I just record each and every quote that I find inspirational. And a lot of these things, if we're talking specifically about Nadex, this quote was about 20 pages in, and I think it really applies. So it says, "The automatic closing out of your trade when the margin reaches the exhaustion point was the best kind of stop loss order." Meaning, if I'm going end quote there, right? If we apply that to Nadex, he's essentially saying expiration type orders are the best type of orders, because not only do you can't, if we go back in the quote, it says here, you can't get stung for more than you'd put up, meaning it's exactly what I'm trying to teach you guys. Whatever you put in, that's how much you put up. So, like, no matter what, you're only going to lose whatever you put into Nadex. And so this is just a multimillionaire confirming that I genuinely think Nadex is a great system to make money off of. And he goes in the book, it goes into extensive detail why way back in the day, obviously they didn't have Nadex, but they had these things called bucket shops, which is essentially the same thing. It's where you bet against the market whether it's going to rise or fall in minute fluctuations. And he said the only reason why he could not continue, because he made a killing when he was young, the only reason he couldn't turn himself into a millionaire just through the system was because people would not allow him to trade. Because he was making too much money, and the bucket shops where he was trading, they would ban him because he was making too much money. Okay, and so this just confirms that Nadex is something that you can become a millionaire through. Okay, and by we, I mean me as an individual, and if you guys want to stick around and subscribe and stay in this community that I'm trying to build, we can all become millionaires if we stick with this system and improve ourselves as traders daily. And there's lots of stuff that this book harks on, but basically it's just stuff that I'm already like teaching y'all. Record your losses, improve yourself daily. Even a partial victory is that you can learn just as much from a total loss. There's so much stuff that I've already found myself that this multimillionaire is just confirming. And so just basically, to get back to the point of the video, what you need to be doing on the weekends is not necessarily studying the charts is great and all, but you need to be reaching out, making connections, improving yourself, reading upon successes of the past, reading upon successes right now. You need to be expanding yourself intellectually and preparing yourself for the upcoming week. Sunday, about 5 hours before the market opens, I'll be analyzing every single chart. I'll look at the monthly chart, I'll look at the daily chart, I'll look at the 4-hour chart, I'll look at the 1-hour chart, I'll look at the 15-minute chart, I'll look at the 4-minute chart, and I look at that on every single commodities, indice, currency, everything available on Nadex, and just get a game plan for the upcoming week. Okay? And I'm making money. Like I said, it's there's no two ways about it. You're either making money or you're not, and I'm making money. Okay, and if you know anything about me, I turned 1,000 into 4,000. Account value is currently up to about 4,900 right now. I genuinely think I'm onto something, guys. So subscribe for more. Sorry, this is a lengthy video, but just stuff like this you just need to be doing on the weekend. I'll catch you on the next video. Pope Binary out.